I think we're recording. Hey everybody, this is Timotheus, and you're watching Ride With Me. I'm on my Dual Sport 2 Trek hybrid mountain bike, and like I said, I got it all cleaned up, got the tires aired up, and I just want to take this bike out and exercise. Been doing a lot of things that I haven't been able to do. And now I'm doing them. I cleaned up the garage is organized. I made a little workout area. Today I did my isometric exercises. Horse stance, deep squat, planking, bridges, and push-ups. And that's my routine. That's what it's going to be for like another month or two until I feel like I'm getting strong. I noticed one thing though, when you do deep squats and horse stance, it really strengthens your hips. And my hips were starting to hurt because the job that I do, you're just sitting at a desk all day and you just sit and sit and sit. You don't move around. So you try to get up, stand up, walk around when you have, when you have to, like go to the bathroom or whatever, or lunch. And then towards the end there, a couple weeks before they laid me off, I was walking about 2 miles on my lunch break around the post of Fort Carson Army Mountain Post in Colorado Springs. So from Pueblo to Colorado Springs is about, it depends, to Fort Carson is more Fountain. That's probably about 32 miles. And when I was working at Peterson Space Force, that was more like 40-something miles, 42 miles. So it's about 10 miles, 20 mile less commute, which I liked. I mean, they told me and told everybody prior to dropping the bomb and telling us we're no longer going to be employed as of May 14th. A few months prior to that, they said, oh, the contract renewal date is June of 2029. So I'm thinking, cool, man, I got a job for 3 more years. Wrong. So this is probably not the best bike ride to do a blog because of all the road noise. So we're coming up on Purcell, and I'll take a break there, and then there won't be as much noise and try and talk. But as far as God in my life, I trust and have faith and stand firm in that no matter what happens, He always provides. He always protects, provides, guides, teaches, molds and shapes you into the man of God or woman of God that He has His design for you, His God's plan and His purpose for you is the best plan. So if you try to fight it, you don't surrender to God and live His will for your life and according to His plan for your life, you're going to be all over the place like a ship without a rudder, which was me. before I surrendered, I fought it. I didn't want to, I rebelled. I was, basically said I was neutral. Like, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in the devil, I'm neutral. Whatever, leave me alone. I don't want the spiritual warfare, I don't want the tug of war. I don't want to be torn one way or torn the other. And I know people feel like that. I feel the spiritual tension. It's everywhere in this world right now. It's so thick that you can, in the air, you can cut it with a knife almost. That's what it seems like to me anyways, because I'm very sensitive to that. And I don't know, I'd rather, that's why one reason why I'd like to be, I guess, stoic is the word, or, oh boy, there's a dead animal. Stoic, yet humble, yet God-fearing and obedient to God, and humble and meek. Someone said, a pastor in a sermon, that some people associate meekness with weakness. I say it's the complete opposite. When somebody is treating you poorly or badly or insulting you, or whether it's out of sarcasm or just not to be taken lightly, or they're trying to, you know, just joke around or kid around with you. Sometimes the joking or the kidding is too much, and you may react instead of you know, showing humility. Say, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of people right now hate the Dodgers because, and then if I wear my Dodgers hat, you know, they're gonna give me the stink eye because they're spending money, they're getting the top players. They didn't have to, well, they did have to give up 3 of their top prospects in the minor leagues. Zaire Hope, River Ryan, who's kind of on the shelf, but he seems like he's got the makeup or the ability, the potential to be a very good, if not top pitcher in the major leagues. But we haven't seen that yet. We've only seen glimpses of it because he's been injured and down in the minors. And then another guy, some Davis, I forget his name, that I've never even heard of. So they got basically Tarik Skubal, I would say, for pennies on the dollar, because these guys they're not proven. And so yeah, I think the Dodgers made out pretty good, and I'm happy. But there's a lot of people that are not, and they think the salary cap is going to be a result of